Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your weekly relationship reading. I am using my wonderful and new Guardian of the Night tarot for you today, and I'm going to do a little lovers spread for you, something that I saw the other day and I thought would be rather nice to do for this weekly relationship reading. So we're going to be doing one card for you and one card for the person that you're thinking about. So we're going to be looking at the present. We're going to be looking at the past, what brought you together, how you saw each other. We're going to be looking at the future, what each of you feels or thinks about where this relationship is going. We're also going to be looking at the heart, the central core matter of this that's brought you to this reading. What is at the heart of this relationship between the two of you? And this might be some very key spiritual advice for you, maybe something that you haven't recognized before or seen before. And then we're going to see where this relationship is headed for you. So it's 8 cards altogether, my darling, and I am going to do again something slightly different. I am shuffling the deck, and thank you, Spirit, for the cards coming out in the order that they are meant to. Thank you. Let's just do 2, 1 for you, 1 for them, and then we are going to pull the present. So each of you in the present, my darling. Thank you, Spirit. So you, Page of Wands, so that's rather lovely, and them is Temperance. Now let's have a look at the past, what was in the past, the 5 of Pentacles, and for them is the Page of Swords. The future, what each of you thinks about the future, the Wheel of Fortune for you, and for them is the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. What is at the heart of the matter? The Hierophant. And where this relationship is going, the world. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you, my darling, this is how you are in the present, the Page of Wands. This is a wonderful card. This is about you being full of enthusiasm, full of joy. This little bird, I can't remember the name of it, and I had a lovely look through this deck earlier, but it's a little bird that likes to collect things to attract its mate to its nest. So I think you're collecting things at the moment that are of attraction to the one that you're attracted to. So it is the Page of Wands, and it is about having that enthusiasm and doing something that is it's with confidence, because you kind of feel it's there, they're attracted to it, and it's also about what they kind of get you, they're sort of igniting, they are in the present. It's almost like this energy of coming home to you. It's like coming home to you, nesting with you, creating a solid foundation for something in the future. So maybe to have children with. So therefore, that's you. They've got Temperance. So they are also, because this is the frog, this is about growth, it's about balance, it's about transfer, it's about a transitioning time. This relationship in the present moment is very much one of a transitioning for them. Maybe it's something that they haven't been accustomed to in the past. They are wanting to, in the present moment, just go about it in a moderate way, in a gentle, balanced way. To temper is to blend, is to flow, is to mold together the fire and the water elements, both that desire and passion and the element of water, the free-flowing, no resistance energy at this time. So they are taking it in their stride, but they are asking for it. Their general energy is one of gentle flow, maybe not so much of the lovely excitement and enthusiasm of this little bird. And you are very confident, you're very creative, and you're very enthusiastic, but just be in remembrance that this person that you're coming to this reading for is much more of the sort of, let's just see how it goes. But it is also a card of blessings. Temperance is the card from Spirit to say to you, have patience. Have patience as well. Just trust that all is happening as it's meant to happen. So that is in the present. Now, in the past, you had the 5 of Pentacles and they had the Page of Swords. So what brought you together in the first place, and this is very interesting, this 5 of Pentacles, you had a lack in your past. You had a lack in relationships that you had in your past. So you see here the cocoons of the caterpillar here, going through the transformational process. You had a lack. And therefore, but that lack encouraged you, caused you, directed you, willed you to go through a transformation, perhaps many different levels of transformation, to come into this space of this owl, this wisdom, turning that knowledge into wisdom, turning that knowledge into an understanding of what is good for you, what feels right, what do you desire as well. This is about you, Five of Pentacles, taking something that was difficult, because going through the caterpillar stage, not every caterpillar wants to go through that stage of transformation and going into the cocoon, that metamorphosis, because it's very, very uncomfortable. And but you have, within all of those relationships that you've had in the past, fulfilled your destiny. You are fulfilling your destiny now. And although there were times of great difficulty, what they have done is embraced, you have come out of that Five of Pentacles energy, and rather than remaining in the space of not wanting to make a shift and a change, you have embraced the change and you are evolving. You've gone from kind of going along the ground to being able to fly. So this has been an extraordinary energetic transformation for you. And I feel that because of that, and you've gone through such a growth. When the caterpillar is in that space, they have to have a great deal of patience as they grow through this. So you understand about patience. I think what has happened is, since you've met this person, you're like, oh my God, oh my goodness, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. I want to make it all wonderful and all lovely, which is gorgeous. But understand also that their energy is one of, and I'm getting the frog and the prince as well here, kissing the frog and the prince. It is one of transformation for them. And you've been attracted to each other for more than you may think, because you've got the Hierophant in the middle here alongside the world. I think this is really lovely. And seeing if anything else I can see in this caterpillar card. Yeah, you've metamorphosized, darling. You've come from enduring something to seeing it as a tool for inspiring change for yourself. And actually, what you thought at the time were setbacks in relationship have actually influenced you to go through this transformation and to come out the other end, this beautiful butterfly that's embracing life. And in all its fleetingness and all its wonder, and maybe being a bit of a social butterfly as well, but in a really lovely way. Now they're seeing, this is in the past, this was in the past, okay, so they're seeing in the past the Page of Swords. So this is a lovely card. I'm not quite sure what this little animal is, but what they're doing is they're actually, if I can show you these two cards, they're actually very intent. And they are in the past. Do you see they're looking at you there? The Page of Swords, again, transitionary energy, time of exploration, time of discovery. I feel that you got their attention. You got their attention. You stopped them in their tracks. And it was almost like just a sudden fleeting moment of, oh my goodness. It was almost like an eclipse for them. I know this sounds a bit silly, but I'm seeing an eclipse there. And it was this sudden emergence of, oh my God, I recognize this person. I see this person. I understand this person. They're very attracted to your transformation. They're very attracted to your I just want to show you again the owl here. They're attracted to your knowledge, to your wisdom, to your ability to transform yourself. They're attracted to the things that you've told them, and they recognize within them certain things and shifts and changes that they have gone through that they wouldn't have recognized before unless you had sort of pointed it out to them within your story of your life as well. And that's why the Hierophant's appearing in the middle as well. Future, well, I mean, look at this for a future. Wheel of Fortune, beautiful card here. So you've got here the owl, there's the owls representing the wisdom. You've got here the snake here, this wonderful change and growth and connecting and everything. You've got here, what else you've got? Are those little scorpions there, little scorpions about, you know, belief and passion and protecting as well. So Wheel of Fortune, you have an expectation of not quite sure what to expect, but you're expecting something wondrous from this. And you, again, I love to see the owl energy in this. So you're not forgetting what you learned in the Five of Pentacles. Okay, you're not forgetting it. You're bringing it very strongly into your you're at a very lovely stage, and so are they. And you have great hopes for this relationship. And Spirit is saying, don't label it with anything. Okay, don't limit it by labeling it. Oh, I like that, Spirit. Don't limit it by labeling it. This is the wheel. This is the energy of expect more than you could possibly imagine this to be. This is, you know, it's like a sort of beautiful circling vortex of high vibration. And this is about releasing everything from the past and seeing, remaining in the present moment here through that wonderful transformational rebirth energy of the snake. About your perception of this is so much more powerful than anybody else's, because the snake can't hear other things, it can only see. And this is about seeing the big picture and understanding that the universe has got big plans for this relationship. Your souls have got big plans for this relationship. And the owl is there to say there is great awareness and wisdom within you that you have nurtured, matured, grown from with this Five of Pentacles energy is here. And although that tree stump, you know, says that was the end of something, it also gives flight to something new. So out of that tree stump that died, let's say that was past relationships, it's actually given room for growth, for transformational change for you. Wonderful card. So that's where you see this with this future, with this Wheel of Fortune, this lovely Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful colors in this card as well, isn't it? I just want to show you there. And you're very protective of this, my darling. You're very, very protective. This is a recognition within yourself that this relationship has come about because of the renewal that you decided to. You didn't decide to redo something, repeat something. You've renewed, you've gone through a renewal, and therefore this relationship is a reflection of where your energy is right now. And then Nine of Cups is their wish. Wow, beautiful, beautiful card here. The Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment. And this is why I want to just okay, so the Hierophant is here as the heart of the matter, but I want to just mention that to you, but come back to this Nine of Cups, because this Nine of Cups is talking about, aside from wish fulfillment, because of the peacock here, it's talking about them coming into the full expression of who they are. I think they have been shy in relationships before. I think they haven't shown who they truly are. And with you, because they feel, because you are teaching them, I think from a spiritual perspective, you have gone, you come into their life to help them understand perhaps what they didn't understand before, my darling. And therefore you're allowing them to express themselves in a way that feels comfortable for them. You're allowing them to stand within this, you know, as the peacock shows its feathers to the female, they are very much, their wish fulfillment is very much to be with you, for this to be something really rather remarkable and beautiful. They're very attracted to you. They want to kind of show you, look, this is who I am, this is who I am, and how wonderful am I. But it's done within the expression that they feel comfortable to do that, where they haven't been able to do that before, because they haven't felt that either they didn't understand what their motives were, now they understand, but that it is fulfillment for them. It's really, really sweet. And then the card between you both, which is lovely, is the Rat. Now the Rat's all about good fortune and success, but it's also about, rats are very, very intelligent, and a lot of that intelligence comes from things that they've learned and adapted from generations of rat parents and grandparents, etc., etc., etc. This rat is very beautiful here within the Hierophant, because it is an understanding that you're here as a teacher, they're here as a teacher for you. When we see relationships, not one for fulfillment within happiness and joy for ourselves, but one is fulfillment in terms of, I recognize that this relationship is here to help me evolve and understand more about myself and to expand and to release all of those sort of things, then we don't put so much pressure on that relationship to be the source of joy, the source of happiness. We respect it for what it is. We relax into it. We see it as a teaching guide. We see it as a teaching tool. We can enjoy it. You know, we enjoy lessons, don't we? And these little mices are very, very intent. These little rats are very, very intent on what they're learning here. So this is an environment of acceptance between you two, perhaps at a soul level. This is at the heart, at the core of this, of what you're learning from each other. It's really, really lovely. And actually, because these are rats and people don't tend to like rats very much, others love them, rats are symbolic here of perhaps you haven't felt good enough before, or you haven't felt seen before, and perhaps you're far much more, this relationship is allowing you to be far much more than you felt that you have ever been before, allowing you to be seen properly, to be understood properly, to not be sort of labeled in a way that others tend to label people that they don't wish to understand or want to get to know better. And so this is wonderful because both of you are growing in infinite intelligence and wisdom as well. And this is a very successful, committed, Hierophant is about commitment as well, commitment to each other too. And this could be, you know, commitment with children. And then you've got this wonderful where the relationship is heading card. You've got the world. Oh my goodness. The bee, this wonderful bee here is the bumblebee, the bee that doesn't know it can't fly. Aesthetically, it shouldn't, scientifically, it shouldn't be able to fly, but it does. So this relationship has allowed you to expand and fly and grow in ways, for both of you, that you didn't know was capable, you were able to before. And the world is one of joy and success. It's completion of something. It's a recognition of something within yourself, within others forward. It's about taking that great big brave leap forward. And embracing kind of the community, the sweetness of life as well. You know, you see here with the bee, because the bee is all about community, like-minded, collaborations, the nectar of life, the sweetness of life, being in the moment as well. And this is victorious for you. It's wonderful. The world card alongside the Hierophant. So really, really, I'm loving these cards. I think I might use them for the 2023 readings. And I trust and hope that whoever has come to this reading and resonated will entirely understand. Just going back to that Wheel of Fortune, don't label this relationship. Don't set expectations on it. Don't wish to fast forward it, okay? Let it go at that temperance, that moderate pace. It is an extraordinary time of exploration for this person. They're stepping slightly out of their comfort zone, but it is allowing them to come into the full person expression of who they are. You've already gone through all of this. You understand all of this. Expect the unexpected with this. Allow the universe to bring this to you. Enjoy it, my darling. Don't plan the next stages of it, because this is a wonderful completion for you where you felt that you maybe never would receive a relationship like this, but of course, because you've done all this work, it's come in for you. And fantastic. So there we are, a lovely relationship reading. I look forward to doing another reading for you next week. In the meantime, do check out the daily readings, and I am reading through, I think I've got about 6 left to do of the November readings. Then I shall be doing the Scorpio season reading, and then I shall be moving on with the 2023 yearly reads. So much love to you all, and take care, my darlings. Bye bye.